Hi everyone, today I'm showing you this week's Nightfall, and I got kind of a crazy build to show you, and done. So I'm using Revenant Hunter with Frosties. This is considered to be a pretty good GM loadout for when those come out. They got a Stasis chest piece with Stasis resistance, so in the Nightfall you have people using Stasis or commands, so if you want to use that wording. And then I have all these perks. I'm not using shower dive, I'm using other stuff because I'm not going to be realistically shower diving inside of it. I got Arbalest for when you go to the boss, you get tethered. I got Imperial Needle because overload. And I have this for unstoppable. And when I get to this, it gets better. But what I'm going to be doing is using this in a hero Nightfall. So we're loaded in, and while we're going to the enemies, I'll just skip these first part of enemies, but when you get to the next part of enemies, I'll get more in depth with my build. So this bow has thresh, and I have a discipline and strength kind of build, I guess. I also have mobility, because you're going to be using all three abilities. You're going to be using your dodge, you're going to be using your nade and all that. The one you're probably not going to use the most, or use less, I guess, is the melee, because it doesn't really kill all that fast. I hopefully will get to all parts of this build, because there's so many parts of this that work together that if you don't use them, this kind of at a disadvantage. And this is the Season of the Chosen bow. It can roll with Thresh and Impulse Amplifier, and I would highly recommend this for GMs when they come back out. And when we get to this next bit, I'm going to show you the ability spam and how crazy that will be. It's definitely really useful for the boss. But when maybe one of the teammate dies, I can show you another perk of this whole build. So for the grenade, I think it's a fragment. I don't think it's an aspect. Maybe it's an aspect, but I got the add-on where it makes your grenades more effective. And I already have my dodge back, because first of all, I have the fragment that makes it so if I defeat a frozen target, it resets my dodge, and my dodge freezes, well, not freezes, but slows. And then I also have double bomber on. That will obviously change when I get the artifact mod, but for now, that's what I'm running. Okay, hopefully this is the one where I'm just gonna do my super right now, because why not? This is the room where this is probably the most effective, also boss room, because you have a lot of enemies that you can freeze, a lot of chances to do stuff, and you can get a lot of abilities up in short amount of time. I would have shown it, but that's pretty inconvenient for me for showing you what I was gonna do. I'm gonna try to get my grenade back, and I'm gonna use my melee, I think. At least to some point of using it. So I'll use that. It would have been better if I did like something like that. Except I didn't miss. But I did miss. Okay, this BWO guy, he's been getting weak. Maybe he'll die again? And if so, I can show you the way this works. Because it's pretty ingenious. So I can just throw that, I can get my dodge. And then I can kill a frozen or slow target and get my dodge back extremely quickly. And I can do that whole cycle again. And I also have double bomber that gives me that back. The only thing that's not really in the pair is the super, which I think I have like 30 intellect. 40 actually. So not that much of a super, but my thresh bow should make up for it. Okay, this might be a good time to use what I was gonna use, even though it's a slope. So I can go like this, and normally in GMs, if you're using, or in anything, you can hide behind a glacier nade as like a kind of a shield. You can also do it with this too. It's not as much, but I also can counteract it with, I think, yeah, it's this one. So I get resist. I'm just gonna go up this way because it's fun. Oh, that's a new hand cannon. Let's go. Okay. Obviously, I wish the unstoppable worked for the Arbalest, but I don't know why it's not a thing. It should probably be a thing. But I think the other mod will work for Arbalest.
Back to the sound, back to the sound.
The main thing about this build too is with GMs, and that's kind of the main purpose of this, is to look for GM builds and all that if this is the GM, and I wouldn't say this is the particularly best. Other than that, I don't see any real flaws with it. And this gets better because hunters are kind of better for GMs because you have warlocks getting nerfed, you have titans getting kind of nerfed. I mean, they still have thunder crash, and warlocks still have nova bomb and a stasis lock, but like Wellocks are a little bit nerfed, and also then Ursas are nerfed too. And I don't have any abilities now, so I could just do this, and I can just run around and get my abilities back. Kind of broken, but it works. Hopefully we get tethered soon to show the true power of Arbalest. Because if you don't know, the perks for this are Disruption Break, and it's a kinetic, so... and done. Yeah, that's crazy. It's a kinetic, so... and done. Basically kinda like if you're using Divinity in a raid boss, you get more of that utility. And otherwise I would say Lorenz is better, but for this purpose, Arbalest is crazy. And I don't even need to risk my teammates at all. I can just let them do whatever, and I just Arbalested, and they're probably like, what the heck? Because they probably got like flown like a million times up into the air. I don't know if it's like this for masters or any other stuff with match game on because I haven't tested in Masters because I just got it yesterday. Well, I was doing Legend, but that was before I got the whole build in, so I technically don't exactly know if this will work with match game on, but I'm pretty sure it will because that's like kind of like a purpose of Arbalest, and it might not considering people don't use Arbalest when they're going for popping shields. They usually go hard light, and sometimes if they're new, probably Borealis. I think maybe Arbalest might be good for it too, if it works. I'm so confused by that. They're right there in debuff, but I can't even shoot them. It's just something that's crazy. They can literally just, when you get tethered, do that, and then you get no like repercussions or anything. And I get a comedian. This is probably my oh, I got this. Actually, that's a really good roll for the annual skate. Probably just gonna transfer over the other comedian because I want to see what roll they got. But that's kind of the end of the video. This is crazy for this Nightfall. I recommend using this with this and maybe other Stasis Nightfalls would be good. Because this is like a game changer. Stasis resistance and you have Stasis opponents. This is actually pretty good to roll. I'm gonna keep this. Doesn't have like any assault mag perk, but it doesn't matter too much. This is gonna be my main shotgun. It's just that it's a Felwinter's without being a Felwinter's, and I love that. So yeah, like if you like, dislike, and bye.